Welcome back to my channel, Workout Fit. My name is Wes, and I'm going to show you how you can copy your favorite pros, at least some of their moves, using my copycat system. And you're going to be able to mimic what they do, how they do it, and do it in a way that makes it easier for you to apply. So last time I made a video on Mike Tyson's lateral shifting, how he shifts and he's able to explode from one side to the other to confuse his opponents and to land heavy shots. But I promised that I would show you how to throw a proper hook. We're going to focus on the lead hook. Now the hook can be thrown in a number of different ways, but I want to show a particular style. Not so much style, but technique or a way that some of the best left hookers can do. Not that kind of hooker. So two boxers I like to look at are Canelo Alvarez and the other Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. The reason I like those two is because they do this interesting thing where they have very minimal pivot on their lead foot when they throw their hook. Traditionally, if you see a lot of conventional coaching, they tend to show this exaggerated pivot on that lead foot when they throw their hook. Again, we're focusing on the lead hook. So if you're a southpaw, you would be using your right as it's in your lead stance. When we teach that pivot, that's really just a guide, learning how to connect the movement, to learn how to get your body to move in that direction. But in a real fight, if you've ever sparred, if you ever trained and actually had a moment where you're throwing it in combination, you're not likely going to be doing that, and you're actually going to be wasting a bit of time. It takes long to transition from there to there. It seems like it's only a second, but in a fight, a split second can make a difference. So we're going to minimize that movement, very similar to how Canelo and Triple G throw their left hooks. Now they have little differences. Canelo has this, he likes to have his palm mostly facing him for those power left hooks. Triple G likes to throw a lot of the palm down. Now the difference between the two, not much other than the extension. I prefer the palm facing me because I feel I can get more power and it's really good for inside hooks. The one with the palm down is great for reaching hooks, so it goes over. Also, some boxers, they like to do that to kind of mislead their opponents, and by throwing it there, it looks like they're coming in straight, but then it comes out on an angle. Either one is good. It depends on your preference. Personally, when I'm working on a bag, I prefer to work here too with the palm facing me. It's a bit safer on the wrist. Just a little pointer for you. Now, when it comes to what they do on the actual torque and when they're twisting to throw the punch, mechanically, you need torque to land a punch for power. You can't just throw with your arms. So one thing you got to do is learn how to move your body. So just learning to do this part is key. So begin here. Just twist. Focus on your center and your hips. Again, we're going to avoid the pivot to a degree, a little bit. We're not going to pivot our foot. I just want you to practice the twist. So just rotate your body from here to here. Then once you're here and you understand this basic movement, you're going to extend your arm every time you twist. To extend here, I'll do it slow. You extend, throw here, and always try to return back to the neutral position here with my hands up, protecting my face. You develop that, you'll have a better way of landing a good technical hook. Now, again, focusing on the way Canelo and Triple G throw theirs, we're avoiding the pivot, but what we're going to focus on is weight transfer. When we transfer our weight. Now, again, notice I told you we're twisting this way. You imagine your body like a cylinder in the center, and you're just twisting here. But now you're going to exaggerate the movement or the weight transfer by transferring your weight to the other side. So you want to drop your weight to this side. So in my case, being a right-handed fighter, and I'm throwing my left hook, my weight will transfer to my right. Very logical thinking. I'm throwing my left. Which direction is that punch going? It's going that way. You let your weight transfer that way. So begin here, and here. Now you want to keep it short and powerful. Now a hook is a power punch. You don't want to just throw with your arm. You need that twist to land a nice proper hook. And if you want to be extra technical, you want to make sure your other hand is up to protect yourself in case a counter punch is happening. When you get to the bag, remember, you can look at the bag or look at your target for reference. Start that twisting motion, and then if you go slow, lead with your fist, drop it here, and continue the motion. Try to return back, like I said. So in real time, it will look like this. Now there are little idiosyncrasies in their movements with Canelo. He does this almost looks like he's pushing up, but really he's just dropping, transferring his weight to the other side. And you can land your hook from there. All right, so that's how you throw the lead hook. Focus on weight transfer, focus on that twist, and then the reason, this is a little extra pointer, the reason I like to return back is by going here, I'm ready to set up another shot. So by doing that recoil, you're adding an extra element to your left hook or lead hook to either come back with another shot. You can switch it to the body, play around with it. So by doing that with the minimal pivot, you actually have more time to be able to transition quicker for that recoil and second fire for that second left hook. So if you like what you saw, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if there's anything else that you would like me to cover, please leave so in the comments. See you next time.